Evening, folks. Just a very quick one from me. I've just finished a battalion of Prussians, which I was very generously, the peri-plastics for these were given to me by Ken of Cardiff War Games Club. He'd, I think having looked through bits and pieces, as we often do, a few of my sort of wargaming friends, I tend to send them odds and sods and maybe things that you know you're not going to paint, and then it's greatly appreciated when you get something not in return, because you never send things off, in expectation of anything or anything like that. It's just always handy to get more plastic crack or something to put in the lead mounting, of course. I thought rather than putting them to one side, I'll just go through them very quickly. Apologies, I don't have the tripod today. I think I'm very busy in work, so it's very much a matter of few sessions in the evening when and if I can. The only thing I've noticed, the first battalion of Prussians I've done, only thing I've noticed is, the equipment obviously slightly different. I'm used to the French as well. Perhaps suggest not looking at these too closely. These are, of course, another battalion sort of painted in a war game standard. As you notice, they sort of look fairly, I don't know what you'd say, just okay in sort of as a battalion. Just got a nice command stand there. The only thing I'm starting to do as well is painting up if I show this now, the flags, just going over the edges in the relevant colour, just tidies them up and gets rid of that nasty harsh white if they're paper flags. And it's only 20 guys there for. It shows you I'm a little tired. I've had to count the stands, but yeah, I've just done the 20 there, and I'll do a company of Jaegers then, just at the sort of on the trail, so to speak. But yeah, that's the plan of attack. My first battalion of Prussians, but not the first battalion of Prussians that I have, because I bought 2 battalions at great expense, all metals from a guy that you will surely know, very sort of famous in the war game scene. Is terrible that I forget his surname. I did buy some units off him. Kelvin, so trimming the fat off some of his collection. I'm afraid I couldn't tell you what his surname, come to think of it, but you will have seen his stuff on. Well, I know that a few of you follow his wargaming blogs and posts and things online. So shout out to him for the metals. What I'll do is a short video showing you the metals, perhaps over the weekend, and actually did paint up those line lancers as well that I was showing you. Last video will be now. I'm not sure if they were just primed last lesson, but yeah, all the lancers were painted up. They were French line lancers, so I did use the Osprey book to polish those off. If we're going to be sort of fussy as to what unit these Prussians are, I'm sort of tempted to say the 1st Silesian, just because the flag, of course, and the facings. So unfortunately, I did only have the Perry pamphlet to go off of, but as my research into the Prussian army sort of continues, I hope I can make some more unique and maybe some interesting, units. A lot of the Perry metals are looking nice, so maybe delving into them as well. But, I don't want to go too much of a tangent. I'm always painting up Napoleonics, but I really want some Union painted for the American Civil War and just get enough stuff there to really have a bit of a clash. So let's see where it goes now, and I'll paint what I'll paint, I'm sure, and it's sporadic as always, but just give you a quick update on them. Another battalion done. Okay, thanks folks.